That was a good movie.
And now, your feature presentation.
Hello, I am GenX SpawnPoint. Welcome to my channel. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Today, I am going to be watching The Witcher, Episode 1. Now, before we get into it, I need to tell you what I know about The Witcher, which is basically nothing. I know that the show is based on a set of novels, written in Polish, I think, and I know that there are video games based on this set of novels, but I have not played them. I have not read the books. I know that Henry Cavill is in this. That is about it. So, being that it is apparently a very expansive fantasy world, I'm going to be taking notes. Because I literally know nothing. And if it's like other expansive fantasy worlds that I'm familiar with, there are going to be names and places that I am not familiar with that I will need to get familiar with very quickly. There will probably be some sort of magic system in place with which I need to familiarize myself with the rules. I can't think of anything else. Other than to say, I need to put on my glasses so that I can see. Oh, so much better. Okay, let's do this thing. I am watching this with subtitles on, because otherwise there's no way I'm going to remember any names or places. I'm going to be like, how do you spell that? Okay. Something bad is going to happen to that deer. I mean, it's a gloomy, sort of dead forest, and there's something in the water. This is not a pastoral scene that a deer would survive. Your survival instincts are crap. There we go. Okay. Ah, he was underwater fighting this. Okay, that is really ugly. I hope you can hold your breath. Okay, what is that thing? Why is that thing? Even the horse is nervous. Come on! Right through the brain cavity. Oh, his eyes are black and veiny. And very satisfied. Okay. How does a creature like that exist? It's an interesting pendant. And the poor deer.
Today isn't your day, is it?
Put the poor thing out of its misery. Okay. It's an interesting symbol. Looks kind of like an eclipsing sun. Kind of a sun within a sun burst. Now everyone goes quiet.
You don't give the orders around here. You mutant son of a bitch.
Mute.
Hopefully he can improve his behavior by tomorrow's market.
Sorry, Renfrey. Come on.
Want some breakfast?
I'm full. Venison.
At least the deer didn't go to waste. Oh. It's got gold eyes.
All secret then.
that gold symbol she's wearing?
So what brings you to Blaviken, white hair? You came for a monster? And you desperately need money for new clothes.
What's wrong with his clothes? Perfectly serviceable to me.
How much coin for your kikimora then?
What is a kikimora?
I killed a rat this morning with my breakfast fork. Stabbed it in his fat little gut.
He posted a flyer.
For a gravier. Kikimora is
Gravier.
population control.
Population control? What kind of population?
Mysteriously.
Fine. Take me to him.
Okay.
I got 15
Wizards.
pounds for the yappy mat. That's enough to buy some new clothes. Just saying.
What's wrong with his
Come on, Roach.
clothes? The horse's name is Roach.
Have you ever killed a
Why?
succubus? I have to be more because I don't know what to do in Blaviken for the rest of my life except go to the boring old market.
And kill rats.
And dogs.
And dogs. Okay. That's some pretty lax security, unless, oh well, here we have something.
Greetings. I'm Streckelball.
Strugabor.
You create this illusion too.
No, this is my own creation. Helps pass time more delightfully.
You don't want my monster. You want me to kill yours.
Very clever. Indeed.
What kind?
What's your
Of what
monster?
kind? The humankind.
Oh, of course.
Its name is Renfrey.
Wait, that girl? This is a nice city.
You need to come with us.
As your queen,
Ah,
I grant you this in fealty to the crown of Sintra.
Sintra.
Could use with a bit of fealty myself right now.
Gross.
Do you promise to defend to your utmost the weak, the orphan?
Worn from my trip to the Isles
The Isles.
and my bedchamber duties before that.
Gross.
Bed
As your queen, I grant you this commendation, which will symbolize your duty.
Have you ever heard of the curse of the Black Sun? First full eclipse in 1200 years. It marked the imminent
That's
return of Lilith,
Lilith.
demon goddess of the night, sent to exterminate the human race. Locked them in towers for safekeeping, but the girls always died.
Internal mutations.
They were autopsied, of course, to confirm my suspicions. But eliminating these women was the lesser evil. They could have drowned entire kingdoms in blood.
But not Renfrey, the beautiful one.
Oh,
She's after you.
We found him in the brush, Renfrey's antique brooch jammed into his ear.
brooch.
She's resistant to magic.
It's impossible in humans.
Not mutated ones. She's chased me for years. Destiny.
If I have to choose between one evil and another, then I prefer not to choose at all.
See, what's wrong with his clothes?
At your service, Your Majesty. Tricks and illusions to delight.
He means to pull a disappearing act, don't you?
No?
So far, these magicians are just
I saw the wraiths
illusionists.
of Moorhawk over the channel this morning.
Yes, you
Wraiths.
mentioned. Who?
No good
War.
will come of it. They're an omen of war.
The North has been at war since Nilfgaard took Ebbing. If legend is true, the Wild Hunt's years behind the curve.
Nilfgaardian
Oh,
foes
down.
across the
We have more knights. We are prepared in case of...
Prepared for what?
Nothing for you to be concerned about.
Your dismissive tone says it is.
We're talking of war, girl.
Nilfgaard.
Would you honor me with the dance?
Martin.
She'd love to.
Go on. Mother. Sure, I like the smarmy look on his face.
Reminds me of your daughter's betrothal feast. The night you finally saw Sans, said yes. Made me the happiest man on the continent.
I did it to save my kingdom.
Okay, so they are her grandparents?
My scouts every time. Nilfgaard is on its way to Sindra.
I stand corrected. They're here. They're already here.
War is upon you, whether you would have it or not. Okay, I'm gonna try and not make Lord of the Rings quotes. Ah.
I used to be a princess. Did he tell you that? Until he sent a thug into the woods to kill me.
You killed him.
With my mother's brooch.
Is that? No horn is her man.
You
And
want
she
me to kill
plans to kill
Stregobor for you.
Stregobor in the market.
It's the lesser
Yes,
evil.
he does. Oh
So
no.
I keep getting told.
Is that it? I admit I'm a monster.
Yes.
Or you can leave Blaviken and finally live. You choose, Princess.
What will you do? Okay, Renfrew mentioned the Queen's name. And I forgot it. Okay.
Not fair that I'm trapped here.
I could magically put you to sleep, Princess. Just an idea.
Okay, so wizards can do more than just illusions.
Many, many years ago, sorcerers were known to lock little girls in towers.
Yeah, what's up
I'm
with that?
beginning to understand why.
You know cautionary tales don't work on me.
The girls were said to be cursed. They were said to announce the end of the human race.
Oh.
So they were systematically killed. The end.
Except Renfrew escaped.
Will my grandmother be all right?
What happened to your mother? What happened to your parents?
No one's coming!
Then we fight along! We cannot surrender Sintra!
No, will we?
Oh no! Right through the eye. Who is that? Haste.
No!
That threatens our souls.
Who are you praying to?
Princess Cyrilla.
Cyrilla.
How many of them are safe within our walls?
100 or so, Your Majesty. The guests from the banquet.
That's not a lot of people. For a whole city. She doesn't want you to watch her die. Alright, let's see what you can do. Shield. That's good.
How long will it hold?
As long as I hold.
Okay. Is this going to be a story about a princess in exile who has to retake her kingdom?
We don't show off. We get paid in coin.
Are you talking to your horse?
He's right. Tore her dress off in front of her father and said, "It's time you met a real man." I told him it was time you met one too. It took 2 strikes to kill him. They weren't clean, but they were spectacular. I turned to that girl afterwards. Yeah. I thought
How
the world
sentient
needed
is
too.
Roach?
I talked to my horse.
That's sad.
Is it?
Hey, horses can be good company.
I don't pick sides.
You just kill monsters. I made my decision.
And?
You gave me an ultimatum, and I find they worked.
There we go. As far as seduction techniques go, taking the Witcher's advice and forswearing your lifelong vengeance, I'd say that's pretty good. Oh dear. Does that mean that the wizard is dead?
The Nilfgaardians will breach the castle gates.
Have breached.
Oh.
He's in the gatekeep. Destiny may yet side with us.
Who's in the gatekeep?
Your Majesty. He's gone.
Who's gone?
You are destined for
I can't
great
do this without
things.
you.
We must go, Your Highness.
Okay.
The world depends on it.
Okay. Princess of Destiny with secret powers.
I love you.
Find Geralt of Rivia. He is your destiny.
Well, that's an interesting twist. Why is Geralt her destiny?
Your Majesty.
I saw it too. This is why they came.
They came because of her power? How did they know about it?
Nilfgaard is nigh.
Did he just give her poison?
It is time.
Here, have a relatively painless death. Who's this guy? He looks like the guy who shot her grandfather from afar.
I've been protected my whole life, Laszlo. Why?
And, yep, there he goes. Okay, you're on your own. What are you gonna do?
You say you can't choose, but you had to. And you'll never know if you were right. You will try to outrun the girl in the woods, but you cannot. She is your destiny.
Rent-free.
What was that all about? Oh! What was that? Bit of magic in there. this? The sword fighting? Well,
Let the girl go.
is his sword silver?
The girl in the woods will be with you always. She is your destiny.
So he took her alive. Why? What did Renfrey mean?
Get back here, you!
Oh! Oh, I thought I was gonna squish him. Oh, she just, like, split the earth wide open. Oh, he came out of his tower.
We'll take her to the tower for an autopsy.
If you touch a single hair on her head, yours will be on the ground next.
Have you gone mad? You made a choice. And you'll never know if it was the right one.
And wow. You're looking altogether too pleased with yourself.
The girl in the woods will be with you always.
He took her brooch.
She is your destiny.
I don't know that I'm even going to try to pronounce the author's name. I'm sure I would slaughter it. So, Renfrey's dead. Danik, the guard, he's dead. Laszlo is dead. Mouse Sack. He went to buy the princess time, so he is probably dead, but I did not see a body. The queen killed herself rather than be taken. Poison was distributed to those inside the castle so that they could die a somewhat peaceful death instead of being tortured. Okay, so far I know that magic can create elaborate illusions. Shields. Princess Cyrilla can apparently scream like a banshee and topple towers and rend the earth in two. And the survival of the world depends on her. And her grandmother's last wish was to send her in search of Geralt from Rivia, the Witcher. Renfrey made a prophecy that came true. I'm confused by what she meant by the girl in the woods will be with you always. She is your destiny. Because when she talked about the girl in the woods, I thought she was talking about herself and that moment that she had with Geralt. But was she making a prophecy about Cyrilla instead? Because that prophecy was repeated as we watched Cyrilla running through the woods. Okay. Stregobor got exactly what he wanted. He got Renfrey dead and her body so that he could do an autopsy, find out what secret inner mutations she had because of being born during the Black Sun, the eclipse, which is what that symbol was at the beginning of the episode. Okay, so how common are wizards? Okay, so we know that Kikimora and graviers and werewolves, and there was another one in there that was mentioned that I didn't get a chance to write down. these are all common monsters. Except for a she-wolf. No such thing, apparently. So, Nilfgaard. They attacked because of the princess and her power. They didn't kill her. The mysterious archer who killed the king and Laszlo captured her. I can only presume because they want to bend her power to their own ends. Because it certainly wasn't to kill her, but she got away. I don't think that was in the plan. Okay, so also before the attack, the king mentioned he saw the wraiths of something that starts with an M. I didn't get to write the whole word down, but that it was a bad omen. Okay, and there was a prophecy about Lilith, who was a demon queen, and 60 girls were born during the Black Sun, and Stregobor put them all in towers, and they all died, except for Renfri. And he didn't know for sure that they had mutations until after they were dead, and he did the autopsy. What a guy. So witchers and other mutants can be killed by silver. What causes these mutations? I really need a map. I'm tempted to look one up online, but I don't want any spoilers. Okay, so there's obviously a lot going on here. I feel like I'm slowly getting a grasp of the world building. And so far the main conflict seems to be that Princess Cyrilla and Geralt from Rivia need to find each other. Okay, so the queen mentioned something about going to get him, and they went and looked and he wasn't there. Who is he? What was that all about? Okay, so I don't know how many episodes there are of season 1. I don't even know if there's a season 2. I know that there's supposed to be one, but I don't know if it's been released yet. Well, okay, so, final thoughts. Seems exciting. Quite honestly, it makes me want to go read the books. But I won't. I'm going to watch the show first. Then I'll read the books and play the games. So yeah, I like it. It's a brand new fantasy world that's unfolding, and I'm excited to learn more about how this world works, what witchers are, why they are, mutants, how they were made. I wonder what the religious system is, because they believe in hell and a demon queen named Lilith, which seems awfully close to Lilith. I wonder if that's intentional, since Lilith is supposed to be the mother of all demons in some Judeo-Christian traditions. And one of the noble women in the castle was praying, but to whom? Was she praying? To what? I don't know. I don't know a lot yet. So I'm hoping that all of these questions that I'm asking will be answered in upcoming episodes, which I'm very much looking forward to watching. I'm intrigued. This has got my interest. Wonder if anything else happened during the Black Sun other than the birth of those 60 girls who were all killed. Final one. And if they had lived, would they have really destroyed the world? Renfri did seem pretty violent and deceptive, and her power seemed to be attracting her own gaggle of male followers. So was the Witcher actually under her influence, or was he just taken in by her lie about choosing to leave and taking his advice? I want it to be the latter. Anyway, that's it for now. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. If you would like to see the full-length version of my reaction, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/GenXSpawnPoint. The link will be in the description. And I will also be posting full-length reactions of other shows there that will not be showing up on YouTube until after I have fully reacted to WandaVision and The Witcher. But everything that I post as full-length reactions on buymeacoffee.com will eventually wind up on YouTube. Eventually. Anyway, that's it for now. I really am looking forward to the rest of this. It's got me. So I will see you next time. Bye.